You know, we got to stop chasing the ghost of viral clout and actually talk about cash flow. I was looking at a dashboard the other day, and it is wild. You get 1 million streams on Spotify, right? What does that net you? Like 4 grand? If you are lucky, and after the distributor takes their cut. It is a fraction of a penny. But with sync licensing, putting your song on a Netflix show, a video game, or a commercial, you can pull a 4 figure check, sometimes five, for one single placement. It goes right back to what we broke down last time about building a lean system-based ecosystem instead of just feeding a loud ego monument. You do not need millions of listeners to make a living. You need assets that are ready to work. But here is the thing. The absolute golden ticket in this game is being what the industry calls one-stop. If you cannot confidently say, I own or control 100% of this track and can license it immediately, a music supervisor will run the other way. If you have an uncleared 3-second sample of some 1970s soul record, or if your cousin's friend who did the co-production did not sign off, you are dead in the water. Music supervisors work on crazy tight deadlines. They do not have time to chase down 5 different writers to clear a 20-second clip for a promo. They want to send one email, get one signature, and pay one check. That is why independent artists actually have a massive advantage over major label acts. You do not have to go through a massive legal department to clear a track if you own 100% of the master recording and 100% of the publishing. But you gotta get the boring legal stuff right first. Before you send a single pitch, you have to establish your rights foundation, register your works with a performing rights organization, whether that is ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC, and please do not wait until a supervisor expresses interest to figure out your splits. I have seen so many incredible opportunities get completely killed because artists start arguing over who wrote what percentage of the bridge when the money is on the table. Sit down with your co-writers and producers, sign a split sheet the day you finish the mix, and keep it on file. It is not about being corporate, it is about protecting your cash. Now, once the legal side is locked down, you have to prepare the actual assets. If a supervisor needs your song quickly, having these ready shows professionalism. Do not just export one master WAV file and call it a day. You need to have alternate mixes, instrumentals, and individual stems like your clean a cappella, your drum and bass mix, and your melody-only tracks completely ready to go. Because if a scene has heavy dialogue, they are going to need that instrumental to sit under the actors' voices. And please, stop sending expiring Google Drive or Dropbox links. It makes you look like an amateur, and they will get instantly discarded. Use professional hubs like Disco or Bridge.audio to organize your catalog. These tools are built specifically for sync. They let supervisors stream your music and download it in the exact format they need without any hassle. But even the best file is useless if they cannot find it. That is where metadata comes in. It is like the invisible ID card inside your audio file. You need to embed your contact info, your PRO details, the BPM, the key, and most importantly, emotional search-friendly keywords. Supervisors do not search by genre as much as they search by feeling. They are searching for terms like melancholic, triumphant, or hopeful. If your metadata is clean, your track shows up when they search. If it is blank, you do not exist. When I moved from Ohio to Florida, starting completely from scratch, I had to learn this the hard way. I built Down by Law Management LLC and the Hip Hop Hero League Television, or the Triple HLTV, on the idea that we have to own our distribution networks. We do not need to beg corporate gatekeepers for a seat at the table when we can build our own table. That is why I want to challenge every serious creator listening to this. Go to downbylawmanagementllc.com right now and download our free independent artist growth blueprint. You can even book a consultation with us. Use platforms like the Triple HLTV to distribute your work. Keep your ownership intact and turn your music into a real generational legacy. Let us get to work.